first home game since returning to Scotland ended in stalemate against the Chesterfield side, who started the day just 2 points ahead of Dale, with Hill receiving a hero's welcome from the home faithful. But in a bittersweet twist, Dale were also mourning the death of club legend Reg Jenkins, who died at the age of 74. Chances came for Dale to establish a lead, but Tutt's low shot deflected wide was the closest a home side came to try and break him together. Keith Hill will not have been happy with the ease of the opening goal for the Spyrites. Having been dispossessed inside their own half, Dale didn't come close as the visitors carved an opening, and when the ball fell to Jay O'Shea, he had the easy task of just sweeping home. Hill wasn't happy with his side's defensive work, he will have been suitably impressed with her forward play. And when Bobby Grant curled this shot into the top corner for his 13th of the season, Dale boss could have been forgiven for dreaming of a first win since returning. Dream should have become a reality when Grant was picked out by Rafferty's running cross from the right hand side and hit him. Couldn't find the target. With 4 minutes to go, Grant showed the other side of his game with this reckless lunge on Sam Togwell, earning him his second red card of the season.
Well, Keith, pleased with the point?
Pleased with the point when we went 1-0 down, definitely. Great response from the players. You don't know what to expect. They're a new bunch of players, but they showed some great spirit. And obviously when we went down to 10 men, we could have really gone on and won it. But we've got to give respect to the opposition. They're a good side. And it could have gone either way. So I think both managers at the end of the day will accept a point.
Both sides evenly matched. Did you feel that throughout the course of the game?
Yeah, there was a lot of trench warfare in the centre of the pitch, not a lot of goal-mouth action at times. I think both teams set up and defended quite responsibly. But I'm pleased. I'm probably a little bit more pleased than the opposition manager because he knows his team. I know where he wants to go with his team. You know, I'm still new to these players. It was difficult for the players to play at home. Obviously, the first time under me, and I'm pleased, obviously, to get the point. We should have really turned at times that 1 point into 3 points, especially when in the end we have that gift of an opportunity.
Pleased with the reaction of the supporters when you arrived?
Yeah, superb. It was great to come back. I think there was a few extra faces on the gate today. But we want to try and encourage the supporters to keep coming back. We've got to put performances in, we've got to wear our heart on our sleeve, but also make sure that we're training our brain to make the right decisions.
Quickly ask you about the Bobby Grant sending off. What was your thoughts on it?
It's probably a sending off. He's overrun the ball, and I don't think there's any malice in this challenge. He's just lunged for the ball, caught the player, and I can understand why the referee's given the red card, but there's no irresponsibility or intent to hurt an opposition player.
And at the end, Chesterfield had big chance for a penalty kick, didn't they? But Rochdale broke quickly whilst that was going on.
Well, they had big shouts for a penalty, but the reaction to not getting the penalty could have cost them the game. You know, we had an unbelievable opportunity, and while they were complaining, the referee had already made the decision, and we should have really gone on and scored as a result of them standing protesting.
Is that a bit of concentration into your side, trying to instill that then?
Well, we had the concentration. When you go down to 10 men, you have to concentrate even harder, but we kept the ball quite well in the last 5 minutes of extra time. And we did create that goal scoring opportunity, and on another day we will convert it.
Just changing tactics, how do you feel after your Barnsley experience?
Well, I'm not a lazy person. I like to work, and when this opportunity came, I really wanted to work, and I've got no fear of going back to League Two. You know, I'm not a ponce or a snob, or a football snob if you like, but my Barnsley experience will guide me for the rest of my future in football. There's no question about that.
Keeping Barnsley in the Championship last season, that's good for the CV though, isn't it?
It's great for the CV, and Flicker's doing an excellent job now at Barnsley. I'm really pleased that they've won today. The squad of players that he's inherited and he's working with, I'm really pleased for the players, really pleased for Flicker and his staff, and he's the right man to keep them in that division.